How to talk to motivated sellers like a pro. My name is Ilya Kosilov, also known as Ilya Kaz, the Investor Cop. And in today's lesson, I want to cover how you can talk to motivated sellers like a pro. So first thing, what is a motivated seller? That is anyone who's looking to sell for a discount, fast, and the numbers make sense for you as an investor. Usually we categorize them as, hey, that's a motivated seller. They're motivated to sell. They have urgency and they want to sell fast. They don't want to make any repairs in the house and they want to sell fast. That is the motivated seller. Motivated seller, prospect, right? Prospect with urgency. Now, what most people do who are nervous and they're talking to a motivated seller, because they're nervous, they may just talk. But the key thing in this conversation that you're having is to listen. And that gets a star because you don't know if they're motivated if you didn't listen. You may miss the point that they're actually motivated, and you might say, man, that's a junk lead, that's not a deal. But if you listened, you may be able to pick up on those 1 or 2 or 3 things that they said, and then that makes everything change. I'll tell you what, I had a person who was selling me a property. They called me, they said, hey, I want to sell the property. I'm not in a rush, I just want to sell, I want to get a cash offer. I said, okay, well, in order to get you the cash offer, I'll just need to ask you some basic series of questions about the property, the condition, the whole situation. After that, I'll be able to determine what's the best way to go about this whole thing. I say, sure. So we go through the questions, and the person seems like they're not motivated. They're just looking to get an offer. But when I started to ask them, hey, so is there still a mortgage on this property? Yeah, there is. How about any liens or taxes? There's some liens, that's taxes. Okay, gotcha. So when is the tax auction if it hasn't been paid for a long time? I said, hey, the tax auction is in 3 days. Now, mind you, this person is motivated. He's gonna lose the whole property in 3 days. But because this guy played it like a soldier, like he had his poker face on, and you may not thought that he's a deal. But by asking and listening to those key words, there's urgency. What happens? We get that deal under contract, we close on it in 3 days before it goes to auction, and we have another happy client, as well as a good condo flipped that made a great amount of profit. So listening is key. In listening is always the time frame, right? How fast are you looking to sell? Because if somebody says, I'm going to sell in a year, they're probably not motivated, so you can pick up on it. Gotcha. Now, reason for sale. Why are you even selling? It sounds like a beautiful property. Why are you even selling? Is a great way to ask. And they'll tell you, I'm retiring and I'm moving. Oh, okay. There's no other reasons? You just looking to do that? Yeah, just that. Right there, you would know, this person's not really motivated. He doesn't have an urgency. He's not rushing. He has a year, and a reason for sale is not valid. So next thing you would like to know, you should definitely know, is asking price. This will also let you determine their motivation. Because if you just go to Zillow, put an address in, you'll have an idea of what it's worth. Even though it's wrong a lot of the times, sometimes it may be close, right? Within the realm of $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. But if you ask them, hey, what are you looking to get for this property? And Zillow says it's worth $150, and they're asking you $150, well, right away, my guard is going to go up. Say, okay, he's not really motivated. Let me ask these other questions. When you put all of these questions together, then you'll be able to determine a person's true motivation. Then you can structure a deal, get the deal on the contract, open up escrow, and get the ball rolling in that purchase. Hopefully you found some value in this thing. Drop me a comment below if you actually use this method already, or anything else that you may ask is a must ask. And we could go from there, right? Another thing that I'd like to ask is the mortgage. I'm gonna just put that. And the reason being the mortgage is so important is because they maybe bought this house a year ago, 2 years ago, and they got an FHA loan and they just paid down the 3.5% that it takes for FHA, and there is no equity in the property. After you get the asking price, it's good to ask the mortgage, because the mortgage can literally kill deals. If the house is worth 200 and they have a mortgage of 198, that's not a deal. There's only $2,000 that gets eaten away by closing fees, title fees, right? Attorney fees, any unpaid taxes, and you pay unpaid liens. So mortgage, asking price, reason for sale, and time frame. Put that together, paint a picture in your head, take detailed notes, and then you'll know that if this person is motivated, unmotivated, or just complete tire kicker, not a deal. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Drop me some comments and catch me in the next one. I want to see you win, and I will see you talk to your motivated sellers like a pro.